Dear Chief Acosta, my driver uses his mobile phone even while driving. If he would continue doing the said act, would he be violating any law? Louie.
Dear letter sender, please be informed of Section 4 of Republic Act number 10913, otherwise known as the Anti-Distracted Driving Act, which states that
In Section 4, Distracted Driving, subject to the qualifications in Section 5 and 6 of this Act, distracted driving refers to the performance by a motorist of any of the following acts in motor vehicle in motion or temporarily stopped at a red light, whether diplomatic, public, or private, which are hereby declared unlawful. A. Using a mobile communications device to write, send, or read a text-based communication or to make or receive calls and other similar acts. And using an electronic entertainment or computing device to play games, watch movies, surf the internet, compose messages, read e-books, perform calculations, and other similar acts.
based on the above stated law, a person who uses mobile communication devices while driving is considered to be committing an unlawful act. Should a person commit any of these prohibited acts, he or she may be punished accordingly, depending on the number of times that they have violated the provisions of Republic Act number 10913 as provided under Section 8 thereof, viz.
Section 8. Penalties. Any person who shall violate any provision of this Act shall be penalized with A. A fine of 5,000 pesos for the first offense. B. A fine of 10,000 pesos for the second offense. C. A fine of 15,000 pesos and suspension of a driver's license for 3 months for the third offense. And D. A fine of 20,000 pesos and revocation of driver's license, provided that the implementing agency may increase the amount of fine herein imposed once every 5 years in the amount of not exceeding 10% of the existing rates, sought to be increased, which shall take effect only upon publication in at least 2 newspapers of general circulation. Provided further that a driver of a public utility vehicle, a school bus, a school service vehicle, a common carrier hauling volatile, flammable, or toxic material, or a driver who commits an act classified herein as distracted driving with a 15-meter radius from the school premises shall be subject to a penalty of 30,000 pesos and suspension of one's driver's license for 3 months.
We hope that we were able to answer your queries. Please be reminded that this advice is based solely on the facts you have narrated and our appreciation of the same. Our opinion may vary when other facts are changed or elaborated. Tomorrow, we'll look into another question from our viewers and readers of Dear PAO. This is your host, Dr. Persida V. Rueda Acosta, DSD, the Chief Public Attorney of the Republic of the Philippines. Goodbye for now.